Well, hello YouTubers. I'd like to welcome you to the swamp. Hey YouTubers, Hike with Mike here, of course. Today's Father's Day. And there's certain days of the year when I go hiking, and it's not so much for mileage or seeing beautiful things. It's more of a reflective type of a hike. And Father's Day is definitely one of them, where I reflect back on my father, my grandfather, and take some time to remember them and the special moments I had with them. And these reflective hikes are always really special to me. I do it several times a year, certain events and holidays, certain events that were just wonderful times on a certain date, sad times too, you know, anniversary of not only something good that happened, but sometimes, you know, the loss of a friend or a loved one too, and just reflecting on their loss. You know, what better place to be out here in God's wilderness to reflect on the people in your life who are special to you. So Father's Day today is definitely one of my reflective hike days. Mother's Day obviously is another one. Easter is another one where I like to go out and reflect. Usually on Easter I like to do it before sunrise hike and just reflect on things. Thanksgiving, of course, is another one where I'll go out and reflect on things, and I'll usually go for a longer hike, for a reflective hike, so I can burn off a lot of calories for all the food that I'm going to eat later in the day. Of course, special days, birthdays of loved ones, wedding day, wedding anniversary day, and just reflect on the wonderful people who have come into your life and the wonderful people who are no longer with us as well. But it makes it nice when you go on these hikes that have a special meaning, other than just soaking in the beauty, which is its own special thing as well. But it's nice to have these certain days that come along that you can reflect on things out in the wilderness with no interference of the modern world, and you could really reflect on the specialness and thankfulness and special moments in your life. And you know, there's other things too. It's not always happy things. You know, sometimes you might remember, you know, a loved one who's no longer with us, and you go for a hike and you kind of reflect on the life you had with that person, and reflect on, you know, the good medicine that you had that time to spend with that person who was an important person in your life. And at the end of the year, one of my favorite reflective days is the first day of the new year. On New Year's, I like to go out and do a hike, and I just reflect back on all the wonderful adventures I had hiking and camping the previous year, and kind of just think about and go over all the great times I had and the great opportunities I had in the woods for that previous year. And I also, you know, I keep a log of my mileage and special events on each trip, camping trip and hiking trip, and I kind of just go through it and relive the year. And that's always one of my favorite reflective hikes to make, is on New Year's Day. So I highly recommend it. It's a good thing to do. It's a good thing to clear your mind. Remember to be thankful for things. Remember special people in your life. And that's always good medicine.